Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, I'm John, this is Many a True Nerd, and welcome back to XCOM 2. Well, last time, we learned a very important lesson, which is, when there's a UFO on the field, you pay attention to where it is, because otherwise, it shoots you down and then you get swarmed by 10 million enemies. But, we live to fight another day, and today in particular, I'd say, is going to be a rather exciting one, because several months after we were first asked to do it, we are almost ready to open the Shadow Chamber. Still, before we get to that, yes indeed, one very important thing needs to be done. I was about to say we need to assassinate an enemy leader, given, you know, the picture is literally an enemy leader being assassinated. But apparently not, we need to destroy the alien relay instead. So, okay, Spider and Fly, yeah, we need to get that off the table. I do not want ambushes on all my covert actions. And on top of that, intel. Let's mosey on in, because though the mission does say very difficult, I feel like, yes, during the UFO downing, we were rather lucky to have the entire A-team available. We need to start thinking about a B-team that can step up when the A-team is wounded, shaken, otherwise unavailable. So, we're sending in Stig, who's going to be, yes, my minigun specialist, and we're sending in Alpha 6, because we're gonna figure out how robots work when they level up. And go on buddy, why not? You can have yourself a reinforced frame because 10 hit points is just really not enough. 13, much better. So yes, other than that you can take 3 shots in one turn, you can shred already, and you do have access to, yes, the special heavy weapons. Oh, and go on, you can try out the flamethrower we've never got round to using. Beyond that, Claire's on healing duties, Elena's coming along for scouting and other bits and pieces, and Karen and Ted are just absolute cocking badasses. Okay, so this will be like that mission we did in the, yeah, snowy houses back in the day. Just get to the relay, blow it the cock up, and having 2 heavy gunners, that's gonna be useful, because at that point, kinda doesn't matter if there's no door. And oh my goodness, we've been blessed by one of our generics who occasionally shows up due to the orders we've given to the Reapers. So, welcome to the team, Sean. I'm going to be honest, if it's needed, we will be sacrificing you so everyone else gets to live. Step 1 though, of course, is, yeah, Elena's are always going to be going up first, which is beautiful. My target is over here somewhere, though honestly, we may as well stay on the high ground for as long as possible. So, Elena, you just scout ahead, see what else we've got, and...
This thing looks ready to smash something.
Is that an environment suit? Maybe something that can't handle our atmosphere?
Those emissions could be toxic. I advise caution, Commander.
We've got something new. So, okay. Well, 1, they've got more armor than I've ever seen before, which is curious. But 2, 18 hit points, 4 shield, 1 looks like plasma weaponry, and by the sounds of it, when you die, there might well just be, yes, a burst of toxic gas. Bare minimum, we might be able to stay way out of the way and snipe down on you when the time is right. Though we've only got 9 turns, that's not a huge amount to be honest. Okay, everyone just moves along the bridge, you guys are moving in this direction, but haven't detected me yet. Honestly, a big grenade on them might be something very, very fun to do indeed. Oh, but what might be even funner is, oh, Elena, I'm so glad when we bring you along, because there's just so many things that can explode all the time. Okay. Do we want to do this immediately? Because I feel like actually, basically, screw you, you stupid bastards, let's blow you the cock up. So, activate the remote start. That's going to be... Meanwhile, it's an explosion, so presumably, yeah, good amount of armor shredded immediately. The big lad knows something mysterious is going on, immediately starts running in that direction, charges inside the building. And what precisely are... Okay. You 2 haven't moved, which is a bit on the odd side, but sure. Okay, Stig, old boy, you're up first, because yes, we do ideally want you to get kills, get experience, all the rest of it, so... 84%. No guaranteed kill, though. But this would definitely get at least 1 kill, so basically, yeah, screw it. Get over the top. If it doesn't kill the robot, it will shred the rest of the armor, even though you are a gunner. You know, you've still got the grenades. Lovely. Biggest boom there. Spectacular. So that was a crit. And, okay. They finally figured out the rest of the team was here. Because apparently, yes, like, they didn't know. They just thought it was one of those mysterious explosions that sometimes happens. Right, Claire gets a nice, easy shot. She's got a good scope on her gun, so that's going to be no trouble. Robot goes down. So, okay, now we've just got, yes, this mysterious chappie at the back. Now, hang about here. Ted, is there any chance that you might be able to, yeah, get a good hit in on the wall? Just to blow the wall, blow his cover, give everyone else a good shot. Tragically, just shy. Karen does have a shot, but honestly, it's not the best one, so... Then again, to be honest, like, you know, she's got so many shots in her shotgun. Give it a go, Karen. You may as well just see if you get lucky, maybe... Oh, very nice, Karen. That was just spectacular. Well done. She's also been revealed, but that's absolutely fine. And everyone else at the back, yeah, just to Overwatch up in case he needs to step out to do anything. So... Here we go. Are you coming out to say hi, buddy? Or are you... No, you're retreating backwards and we've got... Oh! Okay, we've got another one of you and definitely one codex as well. We've got to be pushing because, yeah, we're in a time limit. Though not as bad a time limit as it would be, seriously. The +2 to all timers, I am never taking that off. That is just too useful. Okay, Elena, you're up next. Just mosey on over to the roof, see what you can see, let us know what's going on in and around the factory, because there may well be people up on the roof, but there's a good chance they won't spot you. There we go, we've got proper eyes on, because Elena can just sort of see through surfaces. Sometimes people can just see through things, it's fine. Problem is, we can't be sure if, yeah, there might be more enemies in this building, so... Plan. You mosey on down, and if you can, get a hack on, yeah, the McGibble over here. Must just be out of range, we can't get the hack off just yet. Karen, you re-establish stealth if you'd be so kind, and then, yeah, get over to here, let's see what's going on inside the factory. So just, run over in that direction, have a poke through the window. Okay. Good visibility as to what's going on. Marvellous. Sean, I'm not sure how to tell you this, but you're the bait, so you're going up front to see if we can just, you know, draw them out a bit. And I am struggling a bit with Alpha because, yeah, given he's got, like, no cover as far as I can tell, I guess that means it just doesn't matter whether he's standing in the open or not. So you may as well just come down here and activate Overwatch, I suppose. And Stig, same deal, because at some point they've got to come out to, you know, confront us. And when they do, I'm hoping they're going to walk into a lot of Overwatch. So, no movement just yet. Alright. Step 1, Elena and Karen are obviously. You guys can move around nice and easy. And the moment we need to, yeah, she can just dive downstairs via that ladder. So, okay, she's ready to be involved when it's necessary. Also, we seriously need to do something about Ted's mobility, because I swear, the Lance can barely cooking move. Now, from that position, do you have a shot at the front door? Because, yeah, if you could just get inside and basically just blow the bloody door off, ideally while doing a tiny bit of damage to them. Gosh, flipping darn it. Okay, you know what? This is worth doing anyway, for the simple reason it's going to provide some really good shots to everybody else. So, Ted, you just blow the door off the facility. And lovely, very, very nice indeed. Everyone else is now going to have a great shot. Though, possibly some of them are now going to be somewhat aware as to what's going on and immediately start running for cover. Oh, speaking of which, Elena, would you mind just, you know, tossing a claymore down from the roof? Because I do enjoy it when you just hide up there and then do that sort of nonsense. Because I'm going to be honest, it makes Sean a lot more useful. You can just pop up, buddy. And that is a lovely kaboom right there, though we really need to take out, yeah, the rest of his armor, if at all possible. Speaking of which, okay, flamethrower time, potentially. Because, by the looks of it, if Alpha moves into this position right here, I feel like potentially you might just be able to... Oh, come on! Gosh darn it, Alpha, you're letting me down here. And yeah, we've definitely got 2 codexes inside. So, okay, do not attack them till ready to finish them off, because otherwise they will just start cloning. And then they can become a little bit more dangerous. So, okay, who wants to be up next? Stig, old boy, see if you can finish off at this chappie, though. By the looks of it, yeah, he's a little bit hard to hit. Armor goes down, good damage roll, well done, right over there. Claire, you might well be able to, yeah, so finish him off. He's very exposed at the moment, so you just move into this position. Lovely. Open fire. 89%, really depends on damage roll and or crit, so... that was as bad as it can get, wasn't it? Are you actually okay? Oh, hang on.
We all saw that thing go down. Now what the hell is it doing?
Uh-oh. Okay, right. That thing is... oh dear, this could be a problem, actually. So it turns out that thing is significantly more dangerous than I thought it was. Alpha, set the cock on fire, as there's apparently literally nothing else you could do at the moment. There we go. Completely immune to being on fire. Okay, good. Good. I'm glad this is all working out for me today. This is marvelous. Okay, Karen, blow your cover. I don't care. It's fine. They're going to become aware of you. That's a-okay. Get around the corner and, yes, apparently these guys have got, like, twice as much health as we anticipated. So, we're going to be needing some... blimey, that was a lovely hit. Oh, Karen. We can always rely on you. And bloody hell, you get another free go. Oh, Karen. You're just the best, aren't you? Lovely. A second crit. That would have been a one-shot kill. That was 60 damage. That's beautiful. And she's implacable as well. Right. They're just teleporting. That kind of wastes one of their actions, I think. Sonic Bomb is annoying, but doesn't hurt yet. And honestly, the team is, yeah, pretty well spread out. Good. You're not Sonic Bombing. You're Overwatching. And you have taken cover and are now going to presumably take a shot. Okay, acid grenade. Also, I think possibly... right, Sean's dead. That's a shame for him. Okay, Sean's been killed, but that's fine. What does acid do precisely? I'm not sure, but it seems bad. And also, this is going worse than I expected. Okay, it's time to break out the really big guns, which is Ted. I'd like you to frost bomb these individuals right here. All right. Get them off the field so they basically just can't do anything for the time being. Let's just take out, yes, the 2, whatever those big chappies are, before we have to deal with this. Because you are frozen, so you can't do anything for the time being. And Ted, meanwhile, he can just keep on shooting because of salvo. So, okay. Ignore you. 71% on you, honestly, is not terrible. Okay. Was not expecting a big new terrifying enemy. Good, that's his armor pretty much taken care of. But bear in mind, we are going to have to take him out, you know, twice. Stig's not got the best shot, but he does have a, yeah, 70% against one of the codexes. And I'm pretty sure right now, they can't do anything, right? They're just stuck. There is a remote start for Elena, but it's, yeah, just the cars up top here. That doesn't help me. We do have, yeah, another shrapnel. We could potentially use that to destroy him, but I feel like we should wait for him to be, yes, in phase 2, which is apparently a thing he's got. Instead, yeah, just hit the weak one with a sting, or alternatively, 4 to 5 with... okay, you might be able to finish this guy off right now. So if you can with the sting, brilliant. And I think that was, yeah, the suit, or rather the alien gone. So okay, we fight the alien, then we have to fight the suit afterwards. Oh, but hang the cock on. The suit's now a robot. Okay. Well, that makes life a whole lot more interesting. Though, unfortunately, for the time being, Claire just needs to get out of dodge and heal herself, because Claire is currently coated in acids. So, that feels kind of bad, and we should definitely be focusing on, you know, healing her as best we can. So, okay. Claire does a bit of healing right over there, and now... you need to do a reload. Number 1, I'm going to be honest, Alfie. You've been not spectacular so far, and you don't even have a shot. How on earth do you not have a shot at anything? Okay, activate the overdrive. You can be on the front line because you're a robot, so you're immune to acid, I think. Plus, you're just sitting on 2 armor, so okay. fire weapon at this chappie just to finish him off. Lovely. So, okay, codex number 1 goes down, never able to teleport or anything. Next up, we need to, yes, get Karen into a good position without exposing her to any form of, yeah, acid, if at all possible. Right, she gets out of psionic bomb and has one solid shot, which is, oh, Karen. Would you like to maybe, like, I don't know, just one-shot this person for fun? Because I would appreciate it if that's what you felt like doing, because seriously, this shotgun is... You know what? It's still 10 damage. It's pretty cocky good. And apparently she just gets... Wow. Karen, thank you for being the absolute biggest badass in the world today. Because this was starting to look dicey for a second. Then Karen just came in and said, no, actually, it's fine, don't worry about it. You are now presumably unfrozen, right? My goodness, that lasts a long time as it turns out. So, okay, team at this point just start moving forward. And yeah, we're pretty much ready to take out that bastard. Okay, Ted, I'd like you to weaken this target without actually defeating them if at all possible. And I think you just did it. Well done. Because, yes, I would like the kill to go to Alpha, if at all possible. Because I would like Alpha to, you know, get something done this mission. 99%. No idea how that's not 100, but still, down you go. Beautiful. Codex goes down. Surely that should be worth a flipping level up, but still. For the time being, we're okay. And if we're lucky, Elena can just finish this right now. And... beautiful. Well done. And looks like we've seen... Okay, we've got, by the looks of it, Muton and Codex. Seriously, we're taking on so many cooking Codexes recently. Coming in just to, you know, help us finish the job as soon as possible. So, okay, nothing too dangerous there. We should be able to handle all of that. Oh, this'll do beautifully, by the way. So, yes, Elena, you just pop down the old shrapnel. I do enjoy the Claymore. The Claymore is excellent. Alpha, your job is to, yes, hit that lovely Claymore. Curve flipping boom. Magnificent. So, okay. That should cause you to clone. That'll be, what, a 2 and a 2. Where's the other 2 gone? Okay, the other 2 stays in place. 1 more 2 goes down to the back. Anyone should be able to sort that out without too much in the way of trouble. Speaking of which, okay, Karen, you just get forward, whack him with a sword. That means you'll be right at the front, but you'll be implacable. So, yeah, no one can touch you for the time being. Lovely. And better, quick pack opportunity for Claire. Yes, the fail condition would be map alert. And the map's already alert, so it kind of doesn't matter. So in which case, soldier dodge increased by 33 for 3 turns, or, okay, squad dodge. I mean, it's 50-50. But if we actually, you know, fail, all that happens is the enemies come and find me. Which I kind of want them to do, so... nice. Entire team gets a giant pile of dodge. Beautiful. Oh, and speaking of which, okay, there's more than I was expecting, actually. Fine, there's a lot more in this mission than I was expecting. So, we've got 1 robot, 1 flamethrower, and 1 chappie going up top. By the looks of it, though, straight back down again. So, okay, that was needlessly dramatic. But by any chance, is that thing they're standing next to going to be, you know, an explodable Elena target? Because I suspect it might be, actually. Okay, there's actually a lot going on in this mission. You've gone up to the high ground, gone for sonic bomb. I think you're going purely for... oh, you are going for my lovely best friend Karen. And Karen's weapon appears to be immune to that. And you're going for Alpha, I think. Alpha's A-okay. Oh gosh darn it, by the looks of it, yes. For some reason, this vehicle over here cannot be exploded. Okay, when I say it can't be exploded, what I mean by that is... okay, there is an Overwatch coming in. Sorry, I forgot about that. Luckily, that was a miss on Ted. It can't be exploded, you know, sneaky assassin stealthy-like. It most definitely can still be exploded in the, you know, more traditional explodey sort of a way. Which is to toss explosives at it until such time as it explodes. So, how about we just do that instead? So, you know what? I'll flip and take that. That seems to have done the job very nicely. Okay, best place for Karen, weirdly enough, is probably just going straight back outside. Because, yeah, from outside, you can just... Karen, how on earth is this the best way that you could have got out? Okay, you know what? It's all going to work out in the end. So now you can start... No, not that. Don't shoot at that, though we didn't know that was there, to be honest. Oh, Karen. 94% crit chance. This is, quite frankly, stupid. This is... Oh. I'll flip and take it. That's nice. Also, did she just get hair trigger again? Because I'm pretty sure she did. So now she can just run up to the roof and just hit this individual with a sword. Because, Karen, once again, you're going the dumb way round everything, aren't you? Meanwhile, yes, we can just start tossing grenades in. Stig just uses the last of his, and okay. Honestly, we've kind of been carried by Karen at this point. Like, rangers, when you get them to a high level, are dumb. Just so catastrophically dumb. And we've got one last shot. Alpha's got a 64%, and if he does hit it, yeah, it's a 64% pretty much of getting the kill. And he gets the miss. So robot versus robot, what a catastrophic failure. There's the sonic bomb, that goes off and no one's in range. So the robots are going to do something, which might be a bit annoying because... please tell me you're about to go for, you know, Karen. Because... no! You've decided you're going to go for your lovely, lovely explosion McGibble. That hurt a little bit against... the game did not enjoy that. That stuttered for a second. Where's Karen? Because I feel like you deserve to get the final kill of the match, given you've got pretty much every other bloody kill. Oh, Karen, you absolute badass superstar. So, okay, 3 soldiers wounded and someone's been killed, but don't worry, it was just Sean. We don't actually care about Sean.
The soldier that joined us from the Resistance is certainly a quick study, having already surpassed some of our other soldiers' capabilities.
Okay, Tygun, I'm going to be honest, you may have missed a rather important memo about Sean. Still, bare minimum, we got what we wanted, which is, yeah, both Stig and Alpha have leveled up. So, 100% will be giving you suppression. That's absolutely fine. So, basically, a good way of pinning the enemy down. Ah, yes, and don't forget poor Alpha. So, bonus point of armor, and to always provide high cover to... oh. So, okay, he may not get cover, but he gets to be cover. That's actually kind of hilarious. So, you know what? I think we'll take that. Like, bonus armor. The one thing he's really got going for him is he has a load of armor going on. So, the fact that any adjacent squad mate can just hide behind him, literally treating him as a not-human shield. That's hilarious. Yes, we'll be doing that. Okay, let's get a new area into the Resistance because... yeah, the problem we've got is the Chosen are constantly making my existing areas less and less valuable. So I need to recruit new ones so I'm not losing money. Okay, just one day we'll make that happen. And hello there. Yes, we're XCOM. You may have heard of us. So we've now got every area unlocked. But we don't have tactical analysis because, yeah, I assume we need 2 radio relays. How much does a radio relay cost? 50, but I do not have 50 right now. I say I don't have 50 right now. Okay, just give me 1 second, I'll be right back. Here we go, 110 supplies for only 30 intel. I'll be taking that, and on top of that... okay, superior laser sight, superior autoloader, but... superior perception. That's the one that gives, like, plus 16 aim. Which I will very happily be taking. So, yes, we can have all my snipers using that. Right, and with that done, just get down over to here. Install a radio relay. That's going to take a few days to do. But, with that done, that'll be our first ever consonant bonus. Meaning, yes, that basically means in the event the enemy gets discovered, they're a bit weaker on their first turn. So it gives us the drop on them a little bit. Are any of them, like, really standing out to me? So, Africa is, yeah, PCS effects are increased, which honestly sounds pretty good. If Europe does get one, I do not see what it is. North America is, yeah, that's Bomb Squad, so, yeah, instant completion of Proving Grounds. Honestly, time's not the problem in Proving Grounds. The problem is lack of cores. That one doesn't seem quite as exciting, and South America may get one, but maybe I can't see it until I do, like, you know, something to get over there. Meanwhile, down over here, lightly wounded soldiers can be sent into combat. Not the best to my mind. Still, for the time being, just get on with this, because my team does need to... Oh, that's fine. That's all fine. James just needs a few days in the infirmary. No trouble. Right, we got ourselves a facility lead. Beautiful. Though we're going to have to get that cracked by the scientists before we can use it. Hello there, New Order. Okay, a chance an Advent unit will join us, so instead of Sean, we might get our own, you know, officer or flamethrower chappie or all sorts, so... Oh, go on. That sounds hilarious. Min-June, you go and do that. Let's get your hacking in the right direction. Then just send, yeah, one of the nobodies from down bottom, and yeah, you can have some intel so you don't get ambushed. Beautiful. Also, I only just noticed we literally put the Chosen's head up on the wall. Okay, so apparently, yes, we not only took her corpse with us, we decided to display it as a trophy, which... I mean, we're displaying everyone else's head as a trophy, so why not, I suppose? But okay, keep time moving on, because we're getting close. Okay, number one, we've got... That's probably just avatar progress. Don't worry about it, it's all under control. 6 out of 12. We probably need to do something about that at some point, but yeah, we do now have a research item that can get me right up to one of these bases if need be. But for the time being, okay, in just one day, here we go. We've got ourselves a new bond and Chosen Sabotage. So, oh, blimey. Okay, the Chosen have hit our infirmary. That does flipping sting, actually. Dear oh dear. Luckily for the most part, yeah, there wasn't that much going on in the infirmary right now. The team is in pretty good shape, really. Okay, step the next should be alien debris coming up, and... Okay, that's just a giant pile of supplies too. And thinking about it, actually, you know what? Hang on. Hang on. What needs to go in here? I mean, really, probably Resistance Comms or Scilab, though apparently I'm literally one supply short. That's not okay, game. That's not okay. Right, the black market is right there. I've got plenty of corpses. You can have a corpse. Right, there's a bit of money. And there we go. One Scilab. Beautiful. So, okay, that's still 9 days off. But, in the meantime, bloody hell. It is finally cocking time. Just get back to setting up this radio relay that I swear will be done at some point before the end of the universe. And, in just, like... 24 hours. It's going to happen. And... never mind, that's a dark event, but honestly, it's a completely unimportant one. Priests and officers can now fire back. Really does not feel important. As I was just saying, and... oh, there it flipping is.
Although I'm impressed with the strides we've made in infiltrating the alien psionic network, the depths of their technological advancement continue to leave us one step behind. However, with the enhanced decryption capabilities of this chamber, I'm confident we will find a great deal more information than we had previously hoped.
I have no idea what this room does, but I think it was worth it, because it looks bloody cool and... oh, finally! We can do something with that pile of codex brains! So, okay, we've actually got, yeah, 2 special projects we can do here. There's the Black Site Vial, that we've just been sitting on for several months. So, okay. Mysterious Goo, that came out of, yes, a facility where they were like, I don't know, melting humans or turning humans into aliens or something. Alternatively, the Codex Brain, which you do have, like, you know, a pile of right now. So, okay. Honestly, I feel like, yes, the Black Site Vial might be the more important, but given I keep fighting these codexes, how about, yeah, we do that one first, because I just feel like, yes, anything that could give us an edge versus them in future might be... okay, so that just stops normal research. Well, lardy cocking dar. You know what? We've had the vial longer. Let's get it done. I'm willing to accept everything else just shuts down for the minutes. And while we're waiting, seriously, I would like to get, you know, tactical analysis. That would be great. So, if we can just, like, not have anything happen for... there we go. Brand new radio McGibble. That really took us a week to build. It's held together by duct tape. So, straight away we get a giant pile of new income. Beautiful. And there we go. if we discover the aliens during our turn, they now start losing action. So okay, we picked up our first continent bonus. Beautiful. And it's going to be cheaper to make contact with Australia. Also, I swear that was supposed to have, yes, filled up my contacts list, but... okay. Does the contact list not count if there's a radio thing? I don't know. I kind of thought, yes, I'd now need to build a new comms room, but apparently I could go and make contact with the eastern US, which once again is blatantly Canada's Stop Stealing Canada America. So, okay. What we're going to do is we're going to be, yes, going over here, because I would like to deal with, yes, this base right here. I feel like we kind of need to do that one. So, mosey on in that direction, and... never mind, that's way too expensive. So, okay, we need to build more radio towers, otherwise we're going to be needing a dumb amount of intel to be getting in contact with these guys. Okay, crystals are getting a bit low. Let's just, yeah, pass the time until we're ready for payday, which will let us build the new radio towers we need by, yes, just hoovering up some stuff on the field over here. But just 3 days, we get paid by Mr. Council, though in the meantime, okay, we got another wound, but it's just Yegor, nobody cares, and yeah, Minjun's getting better at hacking, which is beautiful, and brand new order. Oh yeah, in a couple of days, we're getting some lovely new orders coming in. Though seriously, I do not know what you guys over in Covert Actions are doing, because Mox has just been lost. Like, remember how Mox was kidnapped, like, a month ago, and apparently nobody cares enough to offer me the mission to track down his location? Like, I don't know, apparently nobody cares. Well, I guess if you're not gonna get me Mox back, you may as well just send me a new Mox. Sorry, I kind of lost the old one. Oh, and I tell you what, Dodge +9's pretty good for a reward, so... okay, who's likely to be on the front line a fair bit? I was gonna say one of my rangers, but they're both, yes, currently resting, unfortunately. So, in which case, how about Sandra? Like, you know, my explosives people tend to be on the front line, so you can go pick up some dodge. Take Fatima out for a ride, given both of you wear face masks, so, you know, you'll have something to talk about. And off you flipping go. So, okay, keep time ticking along, because in just a second, we're getting paid. Beautiful. Okay, 300 future dollars. Beautiful. Okay, the Warlock is now immune to melee, which honestly is, yeah, nowhere near as bad as immune to all explosives, like the Assassin was. So, okay, not really a problem. And chosen activity this month honestly does not look that scary. You're just going to be, yeah, cracking down on income somewhere in the world, but very often it doesn't even affect me, and you're going to pick up a new strength. Lovely. Meanwhile, as for dark events, a lost world, a lost swarm may occur on any mission. Honestly, that's fine. Like, that is not a problem. Show me the hidden one. The Collectors. The Chosen double their efforts to hunt the Commander, seeking to capture XCOM soldiers at every opportunity. That one seems bad. We want to, yes, definitely get that one off the table. The others do not seem as dangerous. Though, yes, do keep in mind down the bottom there, in just 1 week we've got a brand new alien facility, so... yeah, potentially the Avatar project could start getting out of hand soon. I need to start paying attention to that. Then again, you know what? When we're done with the main plot thing, presumably that will nudge that down a bit. Okay, facility construction speed can probably come off at this point, and Double Agent can go in its place. Obviously, we'll keep, yeah, weapon mods up and mission timers up. Those are really good. Volunteer Army is great. Between the Eyes is just invaluable when it shows up. Honestly, you guys, yeah, your orders are a little bit on the weak side, but I guess we'll take bonus rewards. And John, you can't do that. That's literally not an available slot. So, okay, we'll just keep deep learning too. Right, and there's my supply drop. Very conveniently next to, yes, the radio tower we need to build. So, you just mosey on over in that direction. That's all absolutely fine because, yes, in barely any time whatsoever, we're going to be ready with our first ever Shadow Chamber research. In fact, in just a single day, it's going to be ready to go. So, oh, here we go.
Still can't believe it's come to this.
I truly hope those gruesome images are the worst of what we find today.
They're slaughtering us, Doctor. What could be worse?
We're about to find out. I've patched the shadow chamber directly into the ship's computer. It's been sifting through the material we recovered non-stop since our return, cataloging sequences.
Genetic sequences in near infinite combinations, yet all bearing similar genetic markers. Human markers.
There must be thousands of them.
Tens of thousands, and the procedure is still nowhere near complete.
Which is why we need the ship's computer to find out where they came from, by cross-referencing them with the data we've managed to hack from the Advent network. It's an admission file from one of the gene therapy clinics.
Avatar. Just what exactly is in that vial?
In my worst nightmares, I would never have imagined.
Doctor.
I believe we have found the missing civilians.
That's impossible.
The gene clinics. Millions of people just looking for help.
Medically screened and selected. Suitable candidates taken to that contemptible facility to be processed, refined into the material we now possess.
But why do this?
I could not begin to fathom a guess at this point. There exists no research that would ever warrant this.
It's genocide, Doctor. And these people are walking right into it. We may not know what they're doing with this stuff, but I think I can find out where it's going. Got it. It's a high-security production facility. Standard defensive complement.
Then I strongly suggest we pay them a visit, Commander.
Agreed. The information we gain could prove invaluable towards stopping the aliens' true agenda.
Okay, just so we're clear, up to this point, was everyone on the Avenger not suspicious of the alien gene therapy clinics? Because the moment I saw, trains with large numbers of humans being shipped to the facility where humans were being turned into goo, and there was repeated mentions during the game of, hey, the aliens have these gene therapy clinics where you could go and get amazing alien medicine, I kind of just was working into the assumption we'd all assumed that's where they were getting the people from. But apparently, yes, no one else had considered that possibility. And while we could do the codex brain right away, no. It sounds like we've already got a mission, and I wouldn't mind those plasma weapons coming into effect. So for the time being, we're sticking on plasma. And oh my goodness, Ted and Elena would like to go and hang out in the training center. Oh, go on, why not? Okay, we've got our target, Operation... Ooh, Operation Hell Gods. Okay, I'll give ya. That one's good. Alright, that one's a pretty good name. Though before we can go in, right. One, we've got to go down to, yeah, South Africa. Make contact with those lads. Though that's not too bad, really. I think it's only like 2 regions over from where we are. But on top of that, apparently thanks to the Shadow Chamber, we now know what we're going up against. Which is really rather useful because it means, yeah, I know whether I need to bring, say, anti-robot experts or not. Though yes, as I was saying, let's get ourselves a giant pile of money. There's some supplies, there's the rest of supplies, and... okay, I saw this was imminent. We've got a retaliation as needs doing. And there we go, we now know what we're walking into. So, 13 enemies, chrysalids, andromedons, spectres, berserkers... okay, the game's getting serious at this point. Like, that's not a single basic enemy. Though maybe it doesn't mention the basics. Maybe it only mentions, like, the ones of note. And just in the nick of time, the A-team is back on the field. Good. Good, good, good. So, okay, John, Tabby, Ted, and Martina can all come along. But on top of that, I feel like, yes, if I just gave him a chance to shine, oh yeah, potentially Shock could become an absolute beast. I feel like I massively underestimated the potential power of the Templar. Oh, and Stig can come along too, having picked up the nickname Smash. Oh, that's just marvellous. So, okay, very difficult mission, but we have got one a hell of a good team to go in with. Okay, we're starting down the bottom corner, and there we go. We just got to get 6 people out safely, and by the looks of it, there's a good number literally round the corner, guarded by a couple of individuals with some nice guns right there, though, yeah. While the first couple of times we did this, these guys were able to do okay against basic soldiers, now they're going up against, the Mega Elites. that's maybe not going to, you know, do the job anywhere near as well. So, how about we call it a part there and crack off next episode by seeing, yes, how well basic resistance operatives do against a much more elite series of opponents. And then, I think we're gonna have to seriously have a think about, yes, the Avatar project. One, doing the research project to get me access to one of those bases so we can start that moving in the right direction. Two, having a look see, yes, what might be showing up in the newly refreshed covert missions. And three, starting to spend a lot of money on radio beacons so we can start expanding into, yes, Eastern Canada to get that base up there that's been there for a very long time. And arguably more importantly, maybe start moving into Eastern Africa, opening up the possibility of Eastern Europe, there's a base there, and South Africa, where apparently we've got a major plot thing. So, okay, some big important Avatar progress coming up very soon indeed. Hopefully, you're looking forward to that. But in the meantime, I've been John, this has been Many a True Nerd, and this has been XCOM 2. Thank you very much, and goodbye.
I'm going to be honest, if it's Glasgow on a Saturday night and there's large amounts of violence and screaming and chaos, that's just normal. That's not actually the alien, sorry. But on the other hand, I have a giant flamethrower robot. Would you not like to potentially let me at least try that before pulling the funding and power? No! Okay.